I'm in my 30s, and here's 30 brutal truths I wish I knew as a teenager. Number one, you're caring about the wrong things. You're caring about the wrong things. Why are you focused on what other people think? Why are you just going along with school and going through the motions? Why aren't you thinking about your future? Why aren't you caring about money? Why aren't you thinking about what life will be eventually? You are focused on acne, on how you look, on how you don't look, on fitting in. These things are not going to help you in your life. Number two, stop focusing on making mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. You actually want to make more mistakes and fail more. Those who succeed in life are the ones who fail the most, and they're willing to try. So if you are playing kickball and someone makes fun of you, keep going, keep trying again. If you fail the math test, keep going, keep trying again. Those who keep trying in life and keep failing will eventually succeed. Don't be scared to try, and don't be scared to fail. Life can be seen as a game. It can be seen as a game. Hopefully you're having some fun in your life, but it's a game. Money is the tool that you need to be able to achieve freedom, to have opportunity, to have choice. Money isn't everything, but it is a tool that is worth getting. It is worth getting because you can have more time, more options, more freedom, more choice, and more resources to do what you want to do, but also what you don't want to do. Adults don't know everything. Find trusted adults and adults that you actually trust. But remember, if you have a parent or someone who is an adult who doesn't take care of themselves, who isn't healthy, who doesn't have money, who isn't kind, those things, that's not your fault. And remember, there are adults out there that are struggling and having a hard time. And so you don't have to end up like that, and you don't have to listen to that or be like that. So don't think that just because someone is an adult that they're respectable, that they're going to do the right thing, that they have all the knowledge, that they have all the answers. We should treat everyone with respect, but you as a teenager can also make intelligent decisions, and you can figure out who is there to help you and who isn't, and then you can make your own choices. So be mindful. You can become an adult who is competent, who is happy, who is healthy, who is thriving, but not all adults are that way. Learn about who you are, what you love, and who you are at your core. I know you're still young, but figuring out who you are, what you love to do, what lights you up, what fills you up, what habits help you to feel good, and taking care of yourself is such a gift. Treat yourself like the asset that you are. You are your greatest asset. You are your greatest thing of value. And you are the one who determines your success or your lack thereof in life and your enjoyment of life. You can build a life that you love, but it all starts with you. And so take care of you, appreciate you, respect you, and everything else will fall into place. You can read Harry Potter and you can read your textbooks, but don't be afraid to pick up a book that will help you succeed in your life. Something on personal development, something on personal finance, something on a topic that you're interested in, like coding, that will help you get a specialized skill that will help you be able to provide more value and get more money eventually. Remember, life's not all about the money, but these things will come up, especially if you're a teenager. And a lot of kids have fun in their life and they go through school and they just go through the motions, and then they're hit with reality and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't feel prepared. I don't feel ready. Is this what adulthood is? Oh gosh, I have to do adulting. And so my goal is to help more adults thrive and more kids be successful adults. And so don't be afraid to pick up the books. When I started reading and reading to learn, to grow, to get new knowledge and to get better, my life got better. Read the books. Trying to fit in is actually making you get out of the game and is hurting you. You have to be okay being by yourself. You have to like who you are. You have to be willing to sit alone, to eat alone, to do things alone. I'm not saying that you can never do anything with anyone. You do want to find the right people, but the key is to find the right people, because the people around you will either help you grow, help you be your best, help believe in you, help fill you with good, help you make good choices, or it'll do the opposite. And so be very mindful whose company you keep and who you allow around you. They say that you become and you're influenced by the 5 people closest to you in your life. And so be really, really careful about the friends that you're around. I know even when I was young, I made better choices when I was around better people or different people. We don't even have to say better, but be very, very careful because your choices create your life. And so if you're around people who are making good choices, you're going to live a better life. Do you ever wonder why some people are successful or happy or thriving and some people aren't? It's their choices. What you do each day, your habits create your results. Even as an athlete in high school, like I was an athlete all of my life. And so we were always exercising, and then we did weightlifting, and I was very healthy, fit, and strong. That was not an accident. That was because of my habits and what I was doing, even though I wasn't super conscious of that. And so then later when I got older and I went through a period where I stopped doing that, I noticed a huge difference. And so if you want to be healthy, if you want to be happy, if you want to be smart, if you want to be anything, it all goes down to your daily habits. Are you reading? Are you learning? Are you exercising? Are you eating healthy? Are you getting good rest? What are the things you want? And what would you need to do to get what you want? It's all the actions get you results. So make sure you're putting good things in to get good out. Take care of the stuff that bothers you because it's only going to get worse. So if there are things that bother you, if your acne bothers you, if something about you bothers you, or if something you have or you don't have, you got to take care of it now because it's only going to get bigger. You can start now, even though you're a teenager and even though you are young. You can start filling yourself with good things. You can start healing yourself. You could start the self-love project, loving yourself. Those things start now. And so the more you do that now, the faster and the easier your adult life will be. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Your habits of gossip or talking about other people are bringing you down. People who talk about other people don't have a better life. They don't have better things to focus on. Why are you talking about other people? Why are you putting people down? Don't spend any time talking negatively about someone else. Number 1, it's not nice. Number 2, you're putting that energy into the universe. And number 3, your most valuable asset is you and your time and your attention. What are you focusing on? What you focus on grows. So do you really want to be worrying about, Marissa over there? Or are you going to be focusing on something different? Focus on something different. Focus on building your life. Focus on the good things. Focus on the good all around. Focus on helping in the world. Focus on learning and getting smarter. Focus on getting happier, healthier, fitter. Then you will get those things, which I'm sure is actually what you want. How you act matters. How you act matters. As a teacher, when students are hardworking, when they are kind, when they're respectful, when they listen, when they're focused, when they try, when they put in effort, when they're willing to try again, when they're willing to listen to feedback, these are all great skills, and these students will be successful and will be happy. These are things that you can do, and these are things you should do. In life, if you want to be hired by someone, if you want to own a business, you have to have these people skills. You have to have these skills of discipline. You have to have the skill of focus. You have to have the skill of connecting and relating and being respectful. These things will get you places. Please do not forget about these things. I know I talk about money. I know I talk about a bunch of things, but never forget the core of effort, of attitude, of hard work. You will be rewarded for these things. If someone doesn't have what you want, don't listen to their advice. So if someone isn't fit and healthy and you want to be fit and healthy, they might know, but they clearly haven't been able to implement it. Go find someone who is fit and healthy and ask them, hey, how did you do this? Maybe get multiple opinions and find the method that works for you. Hey, how did you get really good at math? Oh, I just was always good at math. I don't know. Or, hey, my parents put me in this program, right? Ask the questions from people you want to learn from or be like. Find the people you would want to be like, and instead of being envious of them, instead of being jealous of them, go ask them or go learn from them. And we can do that with online things right now, with YouTube, mentors, people in real life. Go ask. Ask the people that you want to learn from and you will learn. Take advantage of every day. You know how much good is in every day if we look for it? You will find what you look for in life. If you're looking for problems, if you're looking for the horrible things of the world, if you are like approaching situations and things you don't want to do with a negative attitude, you're going to get more negativity in your life. And so when you go into the world and you go look for good, you go create the good, you're kind to people, you smile at people, you hold the door for people, you pick up trash, you help your teachers, you help your friends, you're going to get more good coming back to you and you're going to experience life better. There is always good around and there's always light around. Even if you don't see the light, you see darkness, look in the mirror. The light is you. Everybody has stuff going on. Everybody has had something hard happen, and hopefully you haven't had much happen in your life yet that was difficult or hard or challenging, but you probably have, and you probably will experience more. Let's have compassion for each other. Let's understand that people who go through hard things, which is everyone, can still rise, can still achieve, and can still do good things. You can still be kind. You can still, achieve and thrive and be successful and be wealthy and have great relationships, etc., and get everything you want. It's how you see it. Go do the work on the hard things in your life. If you are going through something hard, if you've been through something hard, get help, get support, just like you would with a broken arm or with an injury that's physical. Sometimes these emotional and mental things can be really challenging and it can bring a weight onto us, but we must work through it and we must get support so that we can move on from it. And you can. If you feel like you're having a hard time, please go talk to someone. Everybody in the world has struggled with something. You're not alone. Go take care of it. Don't forget to have fun. There can be pressures. There can be trying to get good grades, trying to get good things, trying to achieve certain things, realizing, oh my gosh, I'm going to need money. What do I want to do with my life? All that stuff. Yes, I want you to be thinking about that, but everything's still going to work out all right. Have some fun. Go do fun things, and you're going to have memories that are going to help you. And the more you experience in your life, the more you have to offer. And the more fun that you have, the more enjoyable your life is and the more productive you actually are. And so do fun things. Life is not just work, 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 or miserable, miserable, miserable. And if it is miserable for you, figure out how you can change it. Maybe you're in school and you're kind of done with it. Is there something that you can do to make it more fun? Can you start thinking about what you want to do after that is going to be more fun for you? And so you can always have a choice on how you think about things and how you reframe them and what you do next. What you do next. What are you going to do next? How people treat you says a lot about them. So if someone is being rude to you, if someone's gossiping, if someone is trying to bring you down or minimize your achievements or call you a try-hard or something like that, that says a lot about them. People who actually care about you, who are actually thriving and succeeding, aren't going to make fun of you. Have you ever noticed that the healthiest people encourage the unhealthiest people when they're showing up at the gym and they're like, yes, you got this, keep going, you got this. Wealthy people encourage people who aren't wealthy, who are trying to start businesses or get better. People who are good will actually help you. They won't talk bad about you. How other people treat you, if they're mean, angry, stressed, yelling, it's about them. It's usually not about you. You're an engineer. Everyone is an engineer, an architect, and the author of their own life and their own story. You get to design it, and I want you to design your life. Start thinking about the things that you love and what you don't love. Start thinking about the realities of what it would be like to have a certain job one day. Do you want to have a job? Do you want to work for yourself? How much money do you want? How much money is required to buy an apartment where you want to live? Like, actually run the numbers and actually look through it and figure out what you need to do to get there. What you need to do to get there. It is a gift if you think about things in advance, because then you can make choices that align with it. Being generous and kind and giving is one of the best things you can do. It is so good for your soul to give back, to support, to love, and to care about people. If you can do that in your life, you will be so much happier and so much more successful. Please be grateful for the blessings that you do have, and please share your blessings with others, share your gifts with others, and be the light in this world. If you're sad or upset with where you are or with what your parents are doing or what they're not doing, etc., that's okay. Feelings are signals. Feelings are signals, so listen to them. If you feel sad, let's figure out why. If you feel angry, let's figure out why. If you feel upset, let's figure out why. These feelings are trying to lead you to places to help you, right? If you're sad or miserable, it might be because of something that's making you sad and miserable that you need to stop doing. Or maybe you're not doing enough of certain things or exercises, etc. And so these feelings are signals in your life, and you don't have to accept where you are. You can see where you are, and then you can make a change if you're willing. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. I don't want you to feel super uncomfortable all the time, but when you feel uncomfortable or anxious or worried, sometimes that is good because it might mean you're doing something challenging. It might mean that you're doing something new. Even new good things can be hard or uncomfortable or challenging. When I started this YouTube channel, I meant to do this. I love doing this, but it was uncomfortable at first. It was weird at first. I wanted to get rid of my bangs, but it was uncomfortable. It was weird at first, but I'm happy I did it. And so sometimes you have to sit in that feeling. The person who is able to sit in the uncomfortable feelings, deal with the uncomfortable feelings, is going to be happier and more successful. The easiest way to become confident is to speak life into yourself and to start acting and doing those things that would make you confident. If you show yourself, hey, I can show up to the gym consistently. Hey, I can be disciplined. You are proving to yourself that you can keep the promises you make to yourself and that you're disciplined. And so you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better and more confident because, number one, you're exercising and working out, and that's going to make you feel stronger. It's going to make you feel more confident, but it's going to show you, hey, I can do the things I commit to. And then you also want to believe in yourself. Feed the faith, feed the belief, and that is going to help you to show up better. You want to feed yourself with good energy, feed yourself with good music, good thoughts, good people, and that is going to show up in the world. You are so valuable. You are so special and important. And if you really take that and know that, it's going to help you show up in the world better, right? You are a child of God. You are so powerful and special and can do anything that you really feel called to do if you're willing to work at it. So show up like that. Show up as an asset. Show up as a gift and know that you have a huge impact in the world if you choose that. If you choose that, because you do. Everything you do is contagious. Everything. Have you ever noticed that with someone that's like working out super hard and you're like, wow, that's impressive? Or someone who did a great presentation, you're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Someone who's really kind and uplifting, or they just seem happy and energetic. That is contagious. Have you ever seen where someone is acting inappropriately and then that kind of impacts other people and then other kids start acting inappropriately, or someone's being rude and mean or yelling and screaming and how that impacts the class? Everything you do matters. Everything you do has a ripple effect. And so know that and be intentional when you show up in the world. How are you going to choose to act? How are you going to choose to influence people? How are you going to choose to impact people? You have a choice. Make the right choice and make a choice that supports you and that supports others. Be a leader. Leaders need to take care of themselves. Leaders need to support other people. Leaders need to do the right thing even when it's hard. You want to lead yourself well. When you're organized, when you're prepared, when you have good habits, you are going to be able to lead yourself, and therefore you're more likely to lead others. People who don't take care of themselves really struggle leading others. And I believe that we can have an impact in the world. So always go back to your core habits and figure out how you can take care of yourself and lead yourself, and then you're going to be a lot better off, but other people are going to be a lot better off too. The obstacle is the way. The thing that you're scared of, the thing that's annoying, the thing that you don't want to face is actually probably what you need to face to move through, right? Sometimes we just can't go up, around, under, dig a hole underneath it. We have to go through it. When you face it, when you face the uncomfortable feelings, when you face whatever's bothering you, when you face the disagreement, you're going to be able to move through it easily and better, and you're going to live a better life because of it. Stop avoiding things and move through it. The world isn't as it is, it's as you are. And so how are you on the inside? How are you up here? How you think of things, what you believe about the world, what you believe about others is going to be reflected into the world. You might not understand why some people seem so negative or so upset, and you're like, everything's fine. or even if your teacher says, hey, this is what we're going to do today. Some people are fine with it and some people aren't. It's their attitude. It's how they're choosing to perceive things. It's the same activity. It's the same thing. Some people are happy. Some people aren't. So how are you going to choose to approach situations and people in life? It makes a huge difference. If you want to succeed in life, you have to constantly learn. You have to be a lifelong learner. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett, one of the most successful, wealthy, and good people in the world, his right-hand man said this. So I've seen this in my life. When I started learning about the things I needed to learn about, like I went through life and then I started learning, oh, I need to learn more about this money thing. Let me learn about it. Hey, I need to learn more about mastering my emotions. Okay, let me learn about it. So if there's anything you want to learn more about, AI, whatever in your life, something you are experiencing personally, something you want to get better at, something you just are interested in, go ahead and learn about it. Those who keep learning in life, even after school, will get better, will get healthier, will get happier, will get smarter, will get stronger, and all the good things. It's never too late. You're not behind. You guys are so young. You have the whole life and the whole world ahead of you. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to have it figured out, but you can start making little choices and little decisions to lead you where you want to go. You're probably going to make choices and then you might need to pivot. That's part of life and that's okay. That doesn't mean that your plan didn't work out or that you did something wrong. Be okay taking some steps, evaluating and seeing if you can keep taking steps or if you need to pivot. And if you get to a point where you're like, this isn't what I thought, sometimes the best way to know what you like or don't like is by experiencing it. So sometimes I could talk and tell you, be careful of this or try to do this, but sometimes you just need to experience it for yourself. And sometimes what works for what doesn't work for me might work for you. And so be open to that and be careful. People might be trying to help you, but no one's going to live your life. So you have to take your own steps and you will find your way in time. Take care of the basics. Have your wallet, have your driver's license, have your health insurance, pay your bills, do all these things and the basics and make sure you're helping yourself. Help yourself. Make sure you go to the dentist, get your dental appointments even when you get older, when your parents aren't scheduling them anymore. Take care of yourself, get your checkups, do these basic foundational things, especially if your parents invested in that and helped you, or if they didn't, you definitely need to get in, right? Take care of yourself. Remember, you're the greatest asset. Make time to take care of you and to help yourself out. Remember being organized, being planned, having a planner, having a schedule, having things written down. These are things that will help you succeed in your life. Play life on offense. So going along with this, you want to be on offense. It's easier when you are scoring and scoring and scoring. It's easier for the defense instead of oh my gosh, we can't score. And you're trying to, play defense on everything. So plan your day the night before. Start being strategic. What do you want to experience in your life and start planning that. Like when I go, hey, I want to work out. I want to spend time with my family. I want to create content. I want to read. I want to this, and this. Plan that out and schedule it into your day so you can actually do it. Lay out your clothes the night before. Help yourself. One of my mentors says, remember tomorrow. So even my gas tank got low, but I'm tired. I go and fill it up because it's going to be low tomorrow if I don't do that, right? So fill it up, help myself tomorrow. Always help yourself, always be prepared. It's easier to play defense when you've been playing offense. Life is a gift. You're going to get older. Appreciate who you are and your beauty now. Appreciate your potential. Appreciate the gift of life, that you have a body to walk in, to move in, a brain to think. You have opportunities. You might have someone who loves you or multiple people who loves you. You have this beautiful life in front of you. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to treat it? How are you going to treat yourself? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more videos on mastering your money, your mindset, your habits, and creating a life that you love, feel free to follow for more. You got this.